Curtis Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Manning versus Curtis. You all have been together for about a year and a half. You're currently living together. And Mr. Curtis, you proposed to Miss Manning about a month ago. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor, that's right.
Right. And Miss Manning, you said no.
Yes, Your Honor.
Not until you get the results of today's court hearing. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So tell us why you're in court today.
I'm here, Your Honor, to find out if my fiancé is cheating on me.
Mr. Curtis, what do you hope to prove today?
I hope to not prove anything, to show her and let her know that I've never cheated on her, I haven't cheated on her, and I would never do that.
You haven't, wouldn't, and never have.
Exactly, Your Honor.
So we have a potential marriage on the line. If he is proven to be a cheater, you are out. You are not going to accept his proposal, and you're done with this relationship.
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
But if he's proven to have been faithful, you are going to go forward with this relationship.
Yes, and I'll stop accusing him.
All right, and why do you think your fiancé-to-be is cheating on you?
He lost his job about 3-4 months ago. Mr. Curtis told me that he got fired for him and his manager got in an argument. So I called the manager to see if we can resolve it somehow and let him have his job back. The manager informed me that no, that wasn't the case, that he got fired for having an inappropriate relationship with a former employer.
Your Honor, that's not true. She was having me work doubles from open to close. I wasn't getting my regular breaks, stuff like that, and I just got tired of it.
So why would the manager tell your girlfriend, soon-to-be fiancé, that you were having inappropriate relations or relationships with coworkers? Why would you do that?
Honestly, Your Honor, I don't even think she ever called my manager, to be honest. For one, my manager wouldn't be able to talk to her about anything like that. So therefore, why would I believe that she called my manager?
I called your manager in front of you, so therefore you knew. When his manager told me about this, I went to the job to confront this female that he was supposedly in a relationship with. At the time, was told that she didn't want to speak with me, she didn't want to talk to me, for me to ask Chris about it.
All right, did you talk to Mr. Curtis?
Yes, and I was informed that the manager was lying, that he didn't understand why she told me that, but that he got fired because they were fighting, the manager and him.
Was this the beginning of you losing trust with Mr. Curtis?
Yes, ma'am.
What was your relationship like before this?
Your Honor, before this, when we first met, it was like love at first sight. We hit it off. I got stuck in Tulsa visiting some family members, and it was like instant connection.
Mr. Curtis?
Yeah. What was the first thing that attracted you to her?
The first thing that attracted me to her was her eyes and her personality and the way she carried herself.
She does have pretty eyes.
Are you still attracted to her?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
I can tell this is getting to you.
I'm just tired of being accused of cheating on her, Your Honor.
Is it tearing you up inside?
Yes, Your Honor, it is.
Talk to her about that.
I mean, you know I love you. I mean, we've been together for a year and a half. There's nothing I wouldn't do for you.
But then why? Why sneaking around with your phone? Why taking it in the bathroom with you when you shower?
All right,
So,
what is this about the phone?
Yeah.
Your Honor, here a few months back, he started getting real sneaky with his phone to the point where his phone went everywhere with him. To the bathroom, to outside, everywhere he went, he took his cell phone with him.
Is that a new behavior? That's not something he was always doing?
No, he never did that. I had his phone nearly all the time before this.
Okay, so why do you think he's all of a sudden taking his phone, hiding his phone from you?
Honestly, Your Honor, I think it's because one night, late at night, it's about 3 in the morning, his phone was just ringing, going off. He would not wake up and get it, so I reached over and grabbed it. I answered it, didn't know who it was. It was a female. She started laughing and hung up.
Yeah.
So when I wake Mr. Curtis up to ask him about it, oh, she's got the wrong number. But this same number keeps calling at least once to twice every week. So she still got the wrong number?
Who is this?
Yes. Do you know the number?
No, Your Honor, I don't. I've never seen the number before. I don't even know who she's talking about.
Okay, is there a reason why a woman would continue to call your phone week after week?
No, Your Honor, there's not. The only females I talk to are family members and her. That's it.
Can you block her on your phone?
I'm sure I can if I looked at it.
Have you tried?
No, Your Honor, I haven't.
Has she asked you to change your phone number?
No, I've had
Yes.
the same phone number for almost a year.
Okay, but you just stood here with tears in your eyes saying you don't like being accused.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, but you're not doing anything to help her move past her suspicions. That's an easy fix.
All right.
I mean, even I, who am not tech savvy, Like, can't you block that? I mean, if I know it, I know somebody your age knows it.
You're right, Your Honor.
Well, now, I mean, just because the number comes up doesn't necessarily mean it's incriminating.
Block
though.
it.
Okay, but, I mean, so every number that comes up that I don't recognize, I got to block.
If she's laughing on the phone, yes. Every time.
It could be a kid making a prank phone call.
Not every week.
Block
it.
Okay. We still have not heard anything incriminating yet from Ms. Manning.
Your Honor, there was a time where I have the text messages where him and his ex were texting back and forth to each other.
Yeah. Okay, Ron, would you grab that for us, please?
Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
We have a potential marriage on the line. If he is proven to be a cheater, you are out and you're done with this relationship.
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
All right, so you're writing your ex-girlfriend. Let me ask you a serious. Do you still have any feelings left for me? Hey, call me so we can talk, please.
Yes, I really do.
And then you write, let me ask you this. What would be the possibility of us getting back together and working all this out? Okay.
Okay, what did you feel when you saw this?
When I first seen this, it was like anger just went through me. Number one, why would my supposed to be fiance even agree to something like this?
Okay, if you're in a relationship with Ms. Manning, why do you need to know if your ex-girlfriend still has feelings for you?
Because I wasn't the one that ended our relationship, Your Honor. My ex was. So therefore, I was wanting and needing closure on that.
But she ended it. That's as much closure as you can get.
Exes are exes. That's why they're called exes.
Exactly. I mean, I had a momentary moment of weakness to where I thought maybe we could get back together and try to work things out.
But if you have her, why are you even...
Because at that point in time, Your Honor, we were fighting a lot.
Fighting about what?
Just her accusing me, you know, running the streets, this and that.
So were you running the streets?
I was with family, with friends.
Okay, Ms. Manning, he's out with family and friends. What's wrong with that?
Would you allow your spouse to be out until 3 a.m., Your Honor? When they do finally come in, their text messages just start going off and off and off?
Will you? Will you? Speak into the mic.
I don't allow Ms. Cutler to do anything. She does what she wants to do because I trust her and I love her.
Good answer, Mr. Cutler.
I got that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I don't trust him, Your Honor.
But really, no. The answer's no.
This woman...
he can say all that. No. How long ago did you see this text?
Like 2 weeks ago, Your Honor.
Dude, you've asked this question after you've asked her to marry you?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
Oh, my goodness. Did you confront the ex?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
Tell me about that.
I called her up, and I was informed at that point in time that she was informed that we were no longer together.
Did you tell the ex, Mr. Curtis, that you and Ms. Manning were no longer together?
He didn't have to. He asked her when we gonna get back. Did you want to get back together? She thought he was free.
Well,
I know I would.
Did you tell her you were not with anyone at the time?
No, Your Honor, I did not. She's the one that brought up wanting to get back with me, so therefore, that's how the conversation proceeded for me asking what the possibility of us getting back together was. I didn't hide my phone with the text messages on there. I didn't erase them. I never lied to Miss Manning about it. She could go through my phone anytime and look at them. They were right there. I didn't have anything to hide.
So let me understand. Your ex is lying?
Yes, Your Honor.
And your manager's lying?
Yes, Your Honor.
But you are standing here telling me the truth.
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
He tells me that they did a video chat, and afterwards, the ex telling him goodbye, and for a split 5 seconds that the feelings had came back. Well, this woman's not been in the picture. I've been there for a year and a half, so if the feelings came back after 5 seconds, they've been there this whole time.
Yeah.
I cannot argue with your logic. So what do you want to know?
If he still has feelings for her, and if he's still in love with her, because if he's still in love with her, there's no reason for him to live with me and be with me.
All right, Ms. Manning, in addition to the love suit that you brought, you also have a lawsuit, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
What?
All right, what is the claim in your lawsuit that you have against Mr. Curtis?
Your Honor, if it comes back that he ain't telling me the truth, then I want reimbursed for everything that I've done.
What? And when you say everything you've done, what do you mean?
Your Honor, I pay all the bills. I pay the rent. I support him. He does not work. I work 2 jobs.
All right, so I see here you have household expenses that run roughly about $1,115 per month. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
For a total of 5 months. And the total amount of that is $5,575. Is that right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so you think the court should award you half of the expenses if, in fact, he's been living off of you and cheating with other women?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we do know that there have been exchanges of text messages indicating he still has feelings for her and he wants to know does she have feelings for him. There are 2 tiers. The first tier is, did you do it?
And I admitted to it. Yes, I did.
Okay, and then the next tier is, why are you doing it? It is inappropriate. It's not enough to say, look, I robbed the bank. You shouldn't have robbed the bank.
I understand that. But at that point in time, we were fighting all the time.
Let me just say this. We have been married 28 years. If you think you're going to go forward and not have disagreements, you're insane.
Okay, but not every day, all day for months at a time.
Sometimes it looks just like that.
Not for months at a time, though, Your Honor.
Sometimes it looks just like that.
Until you get it worked out, yeah.
And the thing is, you can't say, well, I'm mad at you, so therefore I'm going to do things that violate my marriage. And violating your marriage includes flirting and having emotional ties and contacts with other women.
Okay, but we're not married.
So all of a sudden you're gonna get right when you say I do?
No, I never said that, Your Honor.
Okay, here's the thing. The dating process and the engagement period is a training ground for your marriage. If you can't get it right in the training ground, you're not gonna get it right on the
It's not just me, though, Your Honor.
To get to the bottom of this, we have ordered a polygraph test, and we have the results. The court would like to call Mr. Michael Williams, certified polygraph examiner. Ron, would you escort him into the courtroom?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Williams, how are you today?
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
How are you,
Doing
Mr.
okay.
Williams?
Good. Thank you.
I like that tie.
Thank you.
All right. Are you flirting?
Wait a minute, Mr. Cutler, I'm not that kind of bold. I'm not that kind of bold.
Because we can move from the bench down into the podium.
No. There'll be none of that. I was just admiring a nice tie, Mr. Cutler.
Okay, all right, I'm just checking.
Looks like somebody else is going to need a polygraph.
Yeah. All right. Mr. Williams, over the course of your career, what percentage of polygraph examinations would you say lead to determinations of cheating?
I'd say somewhere between 85 and 90%, Your Honor.
And so in this case, Mr. Curtis was asked a number of questions for his exam, correct?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Curtis was asked, during your 1.5-year relationship with Ms. Manning, have you had any sexual intercourse with the ex with which you were caught texting? What was his response?
His response was no.
What did the lie detector determine? What did the lie detector determine?
There was no significant response to this question, which is an indication that the subject was being truthful.
How do you feel about that, Ms. Manning?
A relief.
Mr. Curtis was also asked, during your 1.5-year relationship, have you had sexual contact with anyone other than Ms. Manning? What was his response to that question?
His response was no.
What did the lie detector determine?
No unusual significant anomalies indicating that he was being truthful.
So clearly nothing happened with a coworker.
Exactly.
All right. I see those tears in your eyes again, I think.
I'm just hoping that she's actually understands that I've never cheated on her.
All right.
All right.
We have one more question. Mr. Curtis was asked, are you still in love with the ex you were caught texting? What was his response?
His response was no.
What did the lie detector determine?
Your Honor, there was a significant physiological response to this question, which indicates that the subject was being deceptive.
Mr. Curtis, do you still have feelings for this ex?
No, Your Honor.
If you have feelings for her, own them. But if you stand here and deny it, one, you can't move forward, and number two, she's not going to believe you anyway.
Ms. Manning, you have now gotten your answers.
Yes, Your Honor.
Where is this going?
It's over. It's over. I'm not marrying him.
Well, we also have a lawsuit.
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, when you're in a relationship, you incur expenses, and it should not be yours and yours. It should be an ours kind of thing. She believed that you wanted to be with her and her alone, and clearly that's not the case. The ruling is for the plaintiff.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I can tell you love each other, but you got some things you need to crawl over and under and get it straight if you're going to go forward. Like I always say to my kids, do not cheat yourself out of an opportunity to have a wonderful, rich relationship. We have counseling services here at the court. We want you to take advantage of them. This court is adjourned.
Thank you, Your Honor.